Today I'm going to be changing the differential fluid on this 2007 Kia Sorento rear-wheel drive.
According to the Haynes repair manual, rear differential lubricant without limited slip differential takes 1.37 quarts. With a limited slip differential, it's 1.69 quarts. Also recommended to change the differential fluid every 60,000 miles or 72 months. I'm going to be changing the gear oil with this AMSOIL Severe Gear 80W90. I went to their website and entered the vehicle I had, and this is what they recommended to be used. In the description, it says it's compatible with limited slip differential, so either way, I should be safe using this stuff.
So now we just need to figure out if I have a limited slip differential or not. I don't really know, but I have electronic stability control, and based on my research, you generally don't have both a limited slip and the ESC because the two systems aren't compatible with each other, I guess. I don't really know the ins and outs of how all that stuff works, but that's kind of what I figured out. So, based on this, I probably do not have a limited slip differential. We all know what you find on the internet isn't always true because some of it may have been written by a Yahoo like myself. So I'm going to confirm that this is not a limited slip differential before I just assume it's not. Another way to do it is to jack up the vehicle and spin one of your wheels forward. If the other wheel spins backwards, then you know you do not have a limited slip differential. Anytime you jack a vehicle up, you should always secure it with jack stands, and you should also chock the front wheels. In this case, I didn't do either. I'm not getting under it, and the wheels are staying on it, so I'm not really that concerned about the safety. And I'm on a flat concrete floor, so it's not like it's rolling anywhere. But do as do as I say, not as I do. So you just saw that when I spun one of the tires forward, the other one went backwards. So that's how we know I do not indeed have a limited slip differential. Now, it's possible that this can happen if your clutch packs are worn out, but both based on both of those, I'm pretty sure I don't have a limited slip differential. So I'm just going to go with that for now. So being short has its advantages. I can get under this vehicle fairly easily without having to jack it up. So I'm just going to go that route and not have to mess with the jack stands. So here's your drain plug on the rear end, and here's your fill plug. So it is a 24 millimeter. Save you some time there. Now I don't have a 24 millimeter wrench. This is actually the only 24 millimeter socket I own. It's a cheapy Amazon one. So I'm gonna have to use it to get this back one off, which means I'm also gonna have to remove this cable support. This is for the rear e-brake. So I'm gonna have to remove that. It should be pretty easy. It looks like just one bolt. Then that should be able to slide on and allow me to pull both of these off. So let me get the drain pan out and get this thing draining. Now, gear oil is fairly stinky. If you did this in your house garage, your wife may not be real happy. So here's the drain plug. I just kind of wanted to show you what it looked like. I don't know if that's normal or not. I'm going to have to ask somebody. But it's got a magnet on the end, and it's picked up all this metal shavings, I guess, from the gears running together. I don't know. I guess I'd assume that's normal, but it almost looks like grease. It's kind of turned the oil, that gear oil, into grease. So anyway, just a note, make sure you clean that off really good before putting it back in there. That's a 10 millimeter bolt. So the neat thing about this AMSOIL is it comes in a bag. So used to I had a pump. I'd have to put this down and pump it in, but this way I can stick it in there and push the bag up and squeeze the bag. That's really cool. The directions say open, insert, and squeeze. I already opened that part, but I do need to open this top part. There we go. Insert and squeeze. Let's see how this works. Inserted. And let's squeeze. So the owner's manual said 1.37 quarts, so that would be roughly one bag and a third of another bag. That was sweet. It worked. Okay, so just in case I do actually fill it to the top of this, I won't really know how much a third of this is, and so I'm moving this pan back down to catch it just in case. All right. Okay, so now I know it's level because look, it's coming out. There we go. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let it sit here a while and let that drain. And so once that's all drained out, I'll know it's level. Okay, so I got that put the drain or the fill hole. I got the fill bolt put back on. And wipe up as much of that oil as I can. I'm cleaning it up so I can see if it leaks later. And then reinstall this. Last step is to put your old used oil in a container and take it in to be recycled. The stuff smells bad, so you're going to want to make sure you get it in a container that has a lid so you can close it up and it won't stink up your garage until you have time to go take it in and recycle it. Anyway, that's it. Fairly quick and straightforward. Thanks for watching.